Hoseyo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this video, for this series, for this broadcast, for whatever the heck we're doing with this. And welcome to the community modding stream where you, the community of gamers, of mod authors and people interested in modding, come and just ask me to showcase mods, to review a mod, to test out mods, to try to debug a problem you may be having in some sort of game, to debug some sort of a problem you're having with a mod setup or a load order, or as well as to help you with a understanding in how to use a mod managers such as Mod Organizer 2, Vortex. Let's see, what was another mod manager I have installed currently. Ooh, that's on sale. Let's see, yeah. But a Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, a Neverwinter Nights install mod manager. Just about any kind of or kind of like where to get a certain game from that you've heard of. This basically is a kind of like a game community help desk, I guess you could say, but mainly dedicated towards modding. If there's a mod you want me to find, or not necessarily find, but help you out with, if you're having a little problem installing it or want to see how it's installed, drop by in chat. I try to get this stream out right around 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time, United States Eastern Standard Time, and it will go until hopefully right around 2 p.m. United States Eastern Standard Time. That's about 2 hours. We will probably go over a little bit as we see how certain mods are compatible with each other, how they interact with other things. But if you can't make it to the live stream, which I totally understand, you have two options. One, put a comment in the chat asking for some help. Try to give a concise, step-by-step detailed list of your problems, what you've gone through, or if you're asking for a debug. If you're asking for a mod review, put the name of the mod in the chat and on what site to find it at. And what game you're requesting what game you're testing, what game you're requesting to be tested on. Because some games I may not already have, some games I may have to install, some games I definitely will not touch. It just depends, but feel free just to go ahead and ask for to testing mods, to showcasing them, to review them, to giving y'all kind of a look at them. I need the name of the mod, the site, preferably the link to where they're at, and the name of the game that I'll be testing it out on. For helping you debug, it's best if you're in chat to help me, because I would like a kind of live response, I guess, even though I'm kind of like we're chatting me and is kind of like on a 15-20 second delay for some reason. There's another way to get your requests to me, and that's in my Discord, Dragonsloft. The link is right there on my YouTube channel. But I will give you a heads up beforehand that my Discord is not safe for work. it has two parts to it. The my streaming section, which is complete. I really don't moderate it. That is entirely dedicated to the stream. I don't really moderate it. And the other part is for the furry fandom. I know a lot of people don't like furries because of the human animal mixture. And that is definitely not safe for work. If you know anything about furries, you know we're not safe for work when it comes to our little community. So, yeah, so y'all have some options. But anyways, for today, we are testing. Well, I got a request on a video by Undead554 asking, "Hey, could you do a video on the apartment cat mods and custom apartment cat mods, specifically the Corpo Plaza cat?" I said I would, and I could, and I definitely will. And I also asked them if they wanted me to do more reviews on like all the cat mods and not just like the apartment cat or I mean not specifically just the Corpo Plaza cat. Like, do they want me to do all the cats and like all the replacers, like for with the sweaters, different takes on Nibbles, replace like Nibbles with a fox or a lynx? So I'm waiting back for that, but they did ask for the Corpo Plaza cat, and I'll be doing that. Sorry, Olivio. I know we've. Oh, I didn't take this off. I know you. I've been doing your list like right here, but you may be expecting all this. But let's take a little break. You've been asking quite a lot. You've been keeping me really busy, which I appreciate. But we've got some more requests in. And these, I can definitely tell you, at least one in the Glen, I already use. Actually, two if you count the replacer for a Nibbles, making them him or her. Is Nibbles male or female? Cause the model would suggest they're female, but community-wise, the community usually refers to Nibble as male. Are they trans? Oh well. But it makes I got another one that or is it? Oh, excuse me. The same one that the Glen that makes Nibbles into a gray tabby. Oh well. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna do this because I basically got all these installed. Director Judy's apartment. Just remove those. Just remove. And so we come over here. Close that out. Now, as you can see, I'm already searching for apartment cats. So Japantown, the Glen, Corpo Plaza. And for the Corpo Plaza, it actually has the hologram of Nibbles, which can come in a variety of different colors. Because why be bothered with an actual living cat? You're rich enough. Actually, you're rich enough to actually have an actual living cat. Custom cats. we will install that after we do this. After we have a look at this, so we're going to go Corpo Plaza. We're going to add this to that. Just fixing up the description and everything to add a to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay. Adds a new holographic feline companion, Leah. It's not Leia, it's Leah to me. Different spots for her to use, as well as the option to pet her. Same way you pet the cat, including 3 holographic appearances, as well as a non of the adds a new holographic feline companion, Leah. Leah has to how to upon entering the apartment, approach Leah and greet fuss over her. Not available if she's asleep. Let her sleep. Use fuss greet. Once a fuss greeted, enter and leave the shower or wardrobe. If you showered, she will be seated at the windows. If you use the wardrobe, she'll be record player. Now you can give her pets. If she is sleeping, simply use the bed or run out of the apartment and back, and she'll change to a new spot. Compatibility. The replacer shouldn't affect Leah. Who is Leah? Angry pet. Angry. Seems the previous tenant paid quite a sum of eddies to have their pet cat memorialized in holographic form. Who knows why they didn't or couldn't take her pet with them? But she's yours now. At least she's easier to look after than the real cat. I don't know how to replace the existing. Okay, with a non-hollow. Do not have more than one corporal cat file at the same time, or likely break the limit. Change the non-hollow cat's appearance. You can choose. Looks like with the mod. Requires mod. These mods, I already have these installed. How to install red mod version. Just red mod coming soon. How to uninstall. Looking for cat mods. Nolly, Jack. They're all will be sooty in my versions. Or I will refer to them as sooty because with my streams, sooty has to be in here. Management has to be looking over you. So we just download this. Download. Yes, I understand. I've already downloaded it. Just do it. It's doing its thing. Red Mod is doing its thing. Claw. Claw being, for those of y'all that don't know, Claw is basically the coffee from the Pern science fiction Pern series written by a Mercedes Lackey, as in the sci-fi dragons, able to teleport everywhere. And it is actually a mocha coffee with cinnamon in it. She actually made the recipe. And it's kind of a, I believe dragons in that series have kind of like the cinnamon smell to them. this spiciness to them. So I'm going to deploy it again because it did itself deploy. But yeah, I'd actually forgotten how much I enjoyed Claw. Too bad the cinnamon is hydrophobic, meaning that the cinnamon won't absorb into the water, or the water won't absorb into it. Not that, well, hydrophobic does mean afraid of the water, but when it comes to items, it means water won't absorb water. And here we go. Yay! I made mine with a Nescafe instant coffee, Swiss Miss, a hot chocolate powder, just some generic store brand powdered cinnamon, and a few packets of stevia in the raw. Oh, and some creamer. So I don't know if they make it Claw is you're supposed to have like some sort of cream in it or not. I forget. I think it's supposed to be like kind of a little bit of a harsh, dark drink. Instead of like kind of like a dessert. I kind of forget. It's been a while since I read the Pern series. Nah, I wouldn't. It's not really one of my favorites though. When it comes to dragons, I like the idea, but those Pern dragons aren't really dragons. They're just nothing but lizards. They don't invoke dragon to me.
Good morning, City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of...
To unabated gang wars.
One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed! Cause
give me a minute, the game's not responding.
Not let that go.
Un momento, por favor. Okay. I don't care about power usage because I've got a very good power source. Why did it go to starting? I just noticed I'm on starting instead of desktop. Let's get on with it, shall we? Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually use a Risha to do this because it's Corpo Plaza, which is in Japantown, or is it in Corpo Plaza? No. The one I'm thinking about in Japantown is like the better one I like because it comes with a guitar, which you can play a Archangel on, as well as chipping in. Nomad Street Kid. 6-4, I'm chip. 639, I'm chipping in.
About that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira.
Blazing down the rebel path, I'm chipping in. Seems like she pulled out. The Boardroom Massacre of 64. Oh, speaking of which, I just learned Harry Kissinger's death. Yeah, that old Warhawk finally passed away at 100. He did more to damage the United States than anyone else I can think of. And that's including, what was it, King Charles, King George, when the United States was first forming, and when the United States, the colonies, first formed, and the Declaration of Independence was signed, and the King of England, the British King, said, "No, you're not. You're not splitting off." Okay, we got these. We got these. I would say over 50 years of basically of his open border policies of a basically free international trade, moving United States manufacturing overseas, destroying our United States manufacturing industries and infrastructure. Built up international relationships, yeah, but yee. In my neighborhood, in front of my building, I don't think so. By the way, you have forfeited your van. Oh, I remember the old little Toyota vans like this. Oh. My parents used to have one up until I was like 6, 7. These things could just get in and out of parking lots and corners just like nobody's business. These things like had a turning radius of a tank. None. Okay, so custom apartments for rents. remember actually getting up in the front with my dad and my mom, and they'd actually let me steer. Sometimes they'd let me reach down in the pedal and pump the brakes and gas too. Just out on those old sandy roads of back roads of California. Yeah, while the car was actually moving too. People are crazy. How irresponsible of them. Look, this was back in the 80s. Things were different. They stopped allowing me to do that when I started jerking the wheel back and forth one too many times. They said, no, you're going to jerk the wheel back and forth. You're not doing it anymore. Hey, Dino.
Got this client, Larry Fangorn. Says his partner, Adam, elbowed him out of his biz. Club called empathy. Larry wants back in. Hey, we're here to help, right? What can I say? Club industry's always been a meat grinder. Attach the deeds for you.
Really wish I could look at the deets from Hidden Sea. Yeah, this doesn't look like a corpo apartment now, do it? Wait, we're at the back entrance, aren't we? Looks are deceiving. ¿Qué pasa? And don't worry about the price of this. I've got I got the mod economy of 2077 on. I'm just testing it out. I want to turn you off so badly. You must not know I was here, camera. Camera! Camera versus Gamera versus Gorgira versus Anguiras. A lot of red. Avoid mean reds. This looks familiar. Coffee for the taking. Pro Manticore for the taking. Chrome feel. Inside look, crochet optics. Can we actually see inside the crochet? They probably won't let us see inside the crochet. The moth. The fly lamp. Quality construction, classic style, zero compromise. Corpo apartment. Kitty! Hollow nibbles. City, why do you insist on being a shit? Oh, wait. I was going to say shaved rat, but this is her this is Sooty. I would say Sooty's a neurosuit that's causing her to look like this. She went full body immersive. See, hot secrets to long-lasting love. Wake up your frisky side, dive in and cut loose. Passion and fashion. Get confident, take your man for a ride. Look, You have to get confident. Your man's almost always rip-raring and ready to go. Window exhibitionists. Yeah. The Glen. This is downtown. Have a little respect. Anyways. Requests and intervention. I got little kids here at home. Your comfort here for the buttheads, maybe. I take this opportunity to remind you that your unit features window screens designed precisely to eliminate any unwanted views. The user instructions and lists of available screens can be found in your residence manual. Warmest regards. In other words, F you in a very polite way. It's more like bless their hearts. Lord bless them. $75 square foot micro units. Look, I rented out basically an 11 by 10 a foot. Well, actually, I was renting out the entire house, but that was I was still living with my parents at the time, which I still kind of am. I'm renting the apartment upstairs. Because now I'm basically taking care of them, but at the time, I didn't really have anywhere else to go. But I was basically renting out 11 by 12, 11 by 10 foot room that I lived in. Day in, day out. So, not square foot, just dimension-wise, 11 by 10. Prisoners get more room than that. So, yeah, I would maybe upgrade, but 75 square feet? See, yeah, I'll take it. I know what it is like living in a prison cell. But not being able to go back and forth as you wish. Techno Shaman. Save my life. Nah, not interested. Yeah, I like how each of these apartments has their own story involving them. Actually, this isn't a bad view if you're into, like, the city views. So, where's the shutters? Announced there, read a polar bear was a hoax. Wait, polar bears are extinct too? So, wait, brew coffee here as well? Okay, definitely. Okay, this one just moved. This one just became a favorite when I'm staying around because coffee! Coffee makes you more human, and I just got human points. I'm not too sure how I feel about having the bed just right here out in the middle of everything, but I guess this is more of like a bachelor pad, so loft open concept. Hey, I already got my kicks in here. Or is, no, these are somebody else's. They just up and walked away. But I do see I have my painting. Nibble's still sleepy. Here's our armory, I guess you could say. We got our Overwatch, we got Satori, we've got Bleeding Edge, got replica of Sasquatch's hammer. We got Dying Night, and the other one we won in the shooting contest over at a Wilson's. All residents. So this one just isn't for this one. This one they just had open. But yeah, we got a little workshop. It's kind of like also a safe room, I guess. But also a panic room. I would like to change this, but this isn't a bad poster. The next level of corporate is security, privacy. Don't look too corporate, but hey. We got the money. So we must be corporate, right? Or have corporate connections? Sheesh. The people who left here in a hurry really do like to drink. I like the flooring, the marble here. I like the black and gold, but I like the wood. The automatic, but I just don't like it. This basically being a loft, one room. I kind of like my rooms compartmentalized, basically carpet sectioned off. Dude, he's still sleeping.
We've just received word on a breaking story. A Kang Tao AV has crashed outside of Night City. The aircraft's thrusters were deactivated by sudden EMP discharge from a nearby damaged
Still reporting on this?
in Santo Domingo. The emergency landing attempt proved unsuccessful. The passengers who survived the crash landing were met by a band of nomads. Fortunately, Kang Tao's surviving security personnel managed to fend off the attack without suffering additional losses. The company has already announced a forceful response against the nomads' camps. After the break, President Myers has released a statement on the flow of refugees from the Netherlands.
Hello, Night City. As always, your business is my business. Today, we crack open and dissect more technologies, the industry leader in full-body conversion. Not long ago, Moore released its newest class of high-grade implants, the Brighthorn K Titanium Skull, Eiger T Bone Series, and the Houstock W Arm Series. Meanwhile, their first major success continues to rake in steady sales. The Liscam C Immunological Override System has proven an essential buy for cyberware enthusiasts everywhere. Yet, just last year, Moore Technologies was rocked by allegations that, relative to competitors, their implants greatly accelerate the effects of cyberpsychosis. But the PR and legal teams of the Swiss giant managed to quickly stomp out that fire. The journalist who broke the story, Franz K., was found guilty of defamation and sentenced to 10 years. All things considered, I see a bright light on the horizon for more technologies in the coming years. My recommendation, buy now and never look back.
But yeah, full body conversions where you basically is basically what a added smasher has undergone.
Experience
All ads channel. Pacifica? Advertisement channel.
Yo, my tuber shrew.
Morales?
Scrolled everything, Night City.
Nah. Got a bit of news in. Learned about a bit about more technologies. Let's see if we step out. Go away. He flittered and twittered away. Where'd she flicker to? Let us hunt down Leah. Or as I like to call her, Sooty, cause Sooty's gotta be in everything. Black Dog! Oh, coffee and synth milk and... Okay, so... Just to reset. Not there. Bathroom. Actually, we should have a cat sitting right here. In my opinion, we needed it, like, looking up at the toilet. And, like, coming in here as well, just get, like, up here on the workstation. You know we eat there, right? Okay, there, and there. He disappeared. Don't care. This place has got too much alcohol in it for my sitting out for my opinion anyways. Keep the cola out. Just too much alcohol. She's on the bed. Good idea. just shut off. He shouldn't. Go to Mood Night. Going to Moon Night City, where the kitties are cute. And I can't go with do anything with pretty. Going with their purring. That wasn't me, was it? I hope not. So I do have a heart implant. So, cardiac. And agree on everything. Oh. Build a reputation, make the Aldecaldo's name shine again. Just wants to survive. Sorry. Is the same as his. He's a genius. Yeah. Oh, dude, she bookmarked me. That's saying something. Okay. Naive, Larry, yeah. Like, sheesh. Here I'm thinking, like, I'm waking up and, like, I may have had a dream about her. Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Most likely, yeah. Here I am waking up, about to do at midnight. About to do a job, and here I'm getting yelled at by her. Coffee. All this cat does is snap. Of course. Avoid mean reds. Anything red. We got a crash pad. Well, this has been the Corpo Cat mod with Leah, who I am bound to keep calling Sooty because, look, my streams, they need Sooty. They need the channel mascot. And, well, we're not done just yet. I'm going to leave the apartment. I'm going to come down and I'm going to go into the lobby. And we're going to install the different colors. And then we're going to install a... I was going to take a drink of a coffee, but... I'm going to save that. I'm going to quit game. And we are going to... Okie dokie. Going to manually download and save. I save everything to my downloads folder. It's just easier for me. I used to pick and choose which folder to save to, but that's just a pain. Open this. Blue, green, non-hollow, yellow, white. So we just... I'm actually going to do it this way. Take this and just drop it in here. Vortex knows what needs to be done. Open File Manager. And we're going to start with the blue. Deploy. Save changes. And we're going to play. Yeah. When it comes to claw, all the cinnamon just drops to the bottom, leaving all the flavor. And leaving like a good old sludge with it. Which is very unpalatable to drink. Or eat. Would you consider consuming like the sludge at the bottom of a like out of a mug, that thick kind of but viscous stuff? Would you consider eating it or drinking it? It's not exactly pudding. It's not exactly pudding, so you can't really eat it, but it's not exactly liquid enough to be kind of like a liquid either. It's viscous and doesn't exactly flow like water, but it don't flow like an emulsion either. Load this. We go back into here.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to
Baby!
Say, did y'all lose power yesterday, too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh, well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito.
I like specifics and details, but details, who needs them? Hades, one of my favorite villains of all times. From Disney's Hercules. The animated series, not the movie. Bluba. Leia. Let's say you over here, but let's say corporal documents. You're not here. You're not here. He not here. She not here. She not here. Oh, she's right here. You don't look blue to me. So I didn't oopsie doodle. Methinks you're not supposed to install it that way. So we'll remove and delete. So let's open up this file manager, archive, PC. And actually, Corpo Cat. Okay, so so what I'm seeing here, the you want to replace the Corpo Cat file in the R tweaks. But the thing is, I believe you actually need apartment custom cats installed to change the color. Each one apartment is needed to. And I will actually add the custom cats to the list. Since we are going to basically be doing these today. Save that. Okay, add a variety variants. Yep. Okay, red mod, unzip. Changing appearances, uninstall. Okay, let's just. I'm just going to download the base and see what we get. Ugh. While that's doing that, we shall read. And default apartment color per. Okay. So we don't. Random. Yeah, I don't care about that. I want those files in there. Do 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 do. Ba 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 wow 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 wow. Boom. Boom. This ain't a song for the broken-hearted. Boom. This ain't a prayer for the long departed. Boom. Boom. Bon Jovi, It's My Life, one of my favorites. Goes great with the Gundam AMV. Just about any AMV, if you make it right. Go great with the Cyberpunk video if you can make it. Gonna a hurricane! There's a hurricane tonight. Come to find out, that song, once you put it into English, is just as bad as I Want to Stay at Your Apartment. It's kind of about a song about regret and love. Why do all these cyberpunk songs are so like themes so hippie, hoppy, and poppy, but they're so depressive lyric wise?
Hey everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah,
just wants a whole
dinner. Oh, well, if we're getting
give me touch.
Burrito,
I just want to touch you. Wait, she's actually sparkling from when I move. See that green? So we live, we return. He's not there anymore. He's not sleepy anymore. You better not have torn up the couch. Because apparently holograms can also are more hard light constructs because they can affect. And sometimes she's not here. Apparently. apparently Sooty sometimes just disconnects. Oh, dude, it actually changes. It's actually an advertisement board. Getting close. Save your corporate career with S-Certs at 3,000. Yeah, just more meds for you to take. Look, I'm already on enough, thank you very much. So they say, access the wardrobe and just like, let's go throw down. This cat should have reign of the entire house if it's a hologram. Look, I gotta have another thing of coffee, Kay. Just being in a corporate, being around corporates just makes me on edge. No, it's not already the 3 cups of the 20-ounce cups of espresso I've had. Double shot. Okay, so we do that. We live. I still approve of the Avante sign. I just like it. It's not the people in it. It's the context. They're celebrating something. They have a reason to celebrate something in a very beautiful backdrop, and it's almost romantic the way Avante's doing it. And I applaud them for it. Not like Jinguchi, where you got basically the guy in the back alley shooting up, and you got a coat over him and say, at least it's still Jinguchi. Replace. Continue. Yes. No, it does Miracle of a Sound. Miracle of Sound. Ugh. I didn't want the Miracle. I didn't want to replace Miracle of Sound. I wanted Apartment Cat. Yes. Open. We want bleu. Deploy. C'est. Confirm. Why am I going with a clan or a shorthand? What are you going on about? I don't care! That alternative weathers I actually need for another mod. Even if it is redundant, I still need it. Well, actually, most of it's redundant. I just need one thing from it. Yeah. Space. Gonna in a while. Night. Woo! Load. Apologies for all the quitting and loading, but
Hey, everyone.
I'm showcasing these mods.
Say, do you
And for this specific mod, it has like 4 or 5 different versions of a Leia here, or Leah, whichever one you want.
Cooking dinner. Oh, well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking.
Because before Leia, it was Leah. But I think Leia would be with an H. Okay, not there, not there. Well, not under the table, as one would imagine. Oh, over here! Looking at... Oh, I think I know why I'm getting I shall save it here. It just occurred to me that archive, PC, mod. The Corpo, I should be getting black and white. Why aren't I not getting black and white? Still look like nibble. Checking the apartment custom Japan color archive. Should be working. Okay, so let's try installing it manually, shall we? 'Cause yeah, I am starting to think I shouldn't do all these mods manually. I'm just going to delete these. Close all those. Deploy that. And see what we can do this manually. By manual download. You really don't need all these, you just need one, which is this one we're doing. Manually downloading, which I'm not going to open that up. See, but you can see right here we're ticking down, 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 and you see the bar filled up. The bar filled up. I right click, show in folder. And as you can see, we're right here. And I'm going to bring up Steam. Over here, manage, browse local files. This popped up. Good, good. As you can see, it is in my game drive, which I would really like to upgrade to like a 4 terabyte instead of a 2. It's on an SSD. Since SSD drive, an M.2 SSD, mind you. So we got archives. For archives, I jump down in here just in case, and I go boop. Leave those open. Deploy. Let's see, is it tools, red mod, bin, run red mod. Okay, it just did that. And launch. Let's see if that worked. Because I noticed I was getting glitches where I shouldn't have been with the Leah there. Yeah, I think Leia would have like an H at the end. So I'm still torn between Han Solo being Han Solo and Han Solo. Because Lucas pronounces it Han Solo. Like ham sandwich, you know, like a, like you would get off of, like with pork and ham. He pronounces it Han, like a hand, instead of Han, like Hans Gruber. He does it Han instead of Han. Hey, Steven. Welcome to the stream. It's okay. I'm still doing the Corpo apartment cat at, so don't worry about it. I really don't mind if you're on here late, if you catch it as a VOD. I don't care. I'm just here helping y'all, the community, with these mods, showcasing them, bug testing them, how to install them.
Power yesterday too.
Better ways to install them if they're not working your usual way of installing them.
Lights went out there. I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a house.
Okay, installing it manually. She's still here. Leah's still here. Leah, non-affiliated. So how you doing, Steven? Seriously, this mod's driving me to drink. This is my third, fourth cup of coffee. Okay, so we got her looking out. I wonder if that's actually the cat's engram that's programmed into it, or... Cat's not there. Not shredding that. Not there. Okay. Well, that's why I basically put these as a... leave these up as VODs, unless I do a little screw up. Okay, we got... Yeah. Unless I do a major screw up and have to cut and paste, do a little editing like I have done previously. Yeah, well, YouTube's dinged me, kind of given me a few warnings. Not strikes, just warned me a few times about showing some stuff I shouldn't have on that's been in my downloads folder. I have no regrets. I'm doing pretty well. Not pretty well. I'm doing great considering I was suffering a migraine for the day before yesterday and the day before that and the day before that due to what changes in the weather. But right now I'm feeling fantastic. Yeah, I suffer from chronic migraines. Okay, manual. No, I don't want to download that. Right now, yeah, okay. Dogtown Apartments. No, I actually want to come over here. At least one apartment's cat. Okay, we'll do that later. Right now, we're still working on a Corpo Plaza. Just download that again. Give me a minute, folks. apartment. That's apartment cats. Corpo. Okay, so. And we put this Corpo to R. Okay. We're in the base, Cyberpunk 2077. A game folder, wherever it is you put it. It could be in Steam, it could be on GOG, it could be on Epic, wherever it is you put it. Hey, Brain, that wasn't too nice. Yeah, I just got a really insultive thought there, which almost slipped out. Good thing I kind of got a little bit of a filter on my mouth. Okay, 9, and it goes into tweaks, as it says right in here. Okay, there. I have gone from hating them to loathing and detesting them myself, Steven. I was basically suffering migraines as early as infancy. My family on both sides have a history of chronic migraines. While I am currently being treated for them by a neurologist, and have submitted myself to being injected with Botox to treat them, I still get them occasionally with changes of weather and if I'm too physically active, which sucks. Mainly because I can't really, they are basically limiting me from actually going out and getting a job. That's why I'm on disability, government disability, is because migraines. Okay, let's just throw this in here. Okay. So it's red right here. Okay. So we get rid of the red. A red like a rose. No, red like an apple. Green like an avocado. Red like a radish. Purple like a plum. There's a message here. He's trying to tell us something. Okay, so go back here into tools, red mod. I think it's scripts. No, bin. Just run red mod. And lunch. But yeah, I've basically missed out on my life because of migraines. It's only basically in the past year or so that through me finding streaming, like finding my ability to stream, that I've actually been able to, I would say, start a career or start building the foundation for a career. Parents say, "Oh no, you can't do that. That's not a real job." You need to go out and you need to go find a real job. Like, then I show them the how much money streamers can make these days. And how much good they can do too, especially video game streamers. Come to find out, video game streamers are some of the highest donating, some of the highest charity donators in the charity industry. Beyond private donators, excluding things like billionaires. But yeah, truth be told, I've always wanted to play video games for a living. I've actually always wanted to make video games for a living, but nope. way back when a Super Mario came out.
Everyone, welcome to Info Flash.
Like, you could actually do this for a living. Yeah. We want Blue Kitty.
When the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a house.
Hey, we got Blue Kitty. Kind of hard to see. Except for the, would you call that buffering? We have a holographic loading bar here. You know, you know how we got the loading circles, the buffering circles. Or is it a CAT scan? Bracha. That's not going to get annoying anytime. Going to get a tiresome anytime soon. Hey, Delamine, it changed. On the bed, or did she just disappear? Is she sleepy? I hear Kitty. Kitty also needs to be like up on knees as well. Kitty's not being very kitty. So my earlier comment about her actually being up here and messing with our stuff actually does come true. Oh wait. She's the one that's putting together the Achilles precision rifle. Yeah. Don't mess with this cat. Dude. Sorry to hear. But yeah, for me, puberty hit me early and hit me hard. Age 13, and I was the only one in my class. Actually, only one in my grade. I think it was. Well, actually, the only one there in the middle school that had a full beard, and I mean a full beard by the end of the year. Like age 13, full bushy beard. It just hit me. OnlyFans. I hear that's not as much money as you think. You keep building on it. You keep working on it. Don't mess with this cat. This cat's a killer. She may have done in the previous tenant here. And sometimes she's just not around. He just flickers off back to the net. Ooh, Biotechnica. If I had to work for one company, one corporation in Night City, forced to gunpoint that my immortal soul risked on it, and God said, you're going to work for one of these, pick one, it would be a Biotechnica. They are the quote-unquote only good corporation. And there are no quote-unquote good corporations. Corpo Plaza. I was going to say, she's under here. Nope. Should be able to wash my hands. Like, she should be like, be up in here as well. Not just here, there. That's my opinion. I was gonna say, that her? She should be all over this place. I know cats have their own places they actually like to be, but... And they're not dogs. But still. I do like the bed, though. I really enjoy pallet beds. To the point where I actually want to make my own. Look, I myself was always a hairy guy. And even as a boy, I was always hairy. It's just my face by like age 13. I was shaving, literally shaving. I had learned how to shave with a straight razor by my 14th birthday. Then I stopped using a straight razor because I was nicking myself too much. It went with just a regular old, just regular old disposables. Mainly because I was getting tired of being made fun of. And people were treating me as if I was too much of a bully, which I wasn't. I was one of those shy kids. Shy, bashful. Ones the bullies love to pick on. Speaking of bullies, haven't had enough coffee yet. Remember, hydrate. And if you're drinking coffee, afterward... Ooh, hello, kitty. There you are. And if you're having coffee today, have a glass of water to go along with it afterwards, later on today. Because trust me, as somebody that really likes coffee, it's easy to forget coffee dehydrates you. Okay, so we saw the blue. The apartment custom cat mod. I'm curious to see how it mixes with the Corpo Plaza cat. Yes, actually I have, but not with the Corpo cat. Why is this still? I installed installed that manually. Which it probably just... But I will basically be installing that manually. So... And let's just... see... It was in tweaks. Corporal cat. Corporal cat, let's make sure. Yeah, I've already downloaded this. I am just going to throw in the Corporal black and white. Since you've requested it, Steven. Specifically the Corporal Cat Plaza one, but... Oh, I forgot to... Always... In my opinion, always launch red mod. Just in case. Just in case. Oh man, I forgot my train of thought. Always launch red mod. Oh yeah, just in case you need to deploy. Let me guess, this isn't going to work. I really wish there was like a chartreuse cat in here. Or a Russian blue. Because that's kind of the colorations of the channel mascot. Not the avatar you see in that I'm using right now. The I guess the VTuber avatar I'm using, but a kind of the quote unquote legendary mythical unquote Sooty I keep mentioning. That always has to pop up in my streams. That I've made a meme about for my channel. In every playthrough I do. In every game I do. That cat's so adorable. So cute. It's not my cat though. But it's Fleetfoot's a friend of mine. And actually a co-owner of a property I have with him. It's his cat, but we treat his cat as if
Info flash. Say,
she's something more than she is, and we've turned her into like kind of a meme character.
Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was.
And she's got to be included in just about every property I do.
Burrito, I found wedge.
She's kind of like, I guess you could say like the company mascot. Okay. Let's turn on headlights. The flashlight mod, so we can see. You may have snuck out when the door was open. Not in the regular places. I swear this cat's driving me to drink. Yeah, I know, Corpo Plaza. Not there, not in the back in her usually sleeping spot. Not there where she likes to sharpen her claws and put her scent down. Not sleeping. That basically interacts with the apartment. Take a shower. Go to bed. Yeah, I got some cars to sell that I kind of may or may not have clipped. First game you've ever modded and you only use Vortex. Well, my suggestion is... This may be harsh, but don't use a mod manager to a, such as Vortex to install mods with the Cyberpunk. Do it like I just did, manually. I have done it. It's going to be hard to undo it, everything, and you'll have to start all over. But that's how we used to do it way back before there were mod managers like Vortex, Mod Organizer 2. Back when games like Neverwinter Nights first came out, games like Baldur's Gate just first came out. not Baldur's Gate 3. I'm talking about the original Baldur's Gate. Icewind Dale. I would advise installing for Cyberpunk, do it manually. Because some of the mods will not take, as you saw with the changing the color of the cat, some of these you have to do manually because if you install it through Vortex, the change won't occur. Because I was installing the color, changing of the cat's color manually. I think I did an oopsie doodle. Because the entire mod needs to be installed. I think that's what's happening here with the or it's installed in the wrong place. With the yeah. Don't sin, that's a common error. But with the mods like for Skyrim, Fallout 4, it's okay to install a with a mod manager. Preferably, well, with starting out, Vortex is okay. But as you get more experience with a modding a game, I would suggest migrating to Mod Organizer 2. Because it allows you, not only does it allow you a cache tweaks, allows you more control of how your mods are installed and everything. Okay, no, that's apartment. But Vortex is just made for a drop and go, and sometimes the drop and go method does not work. Oftentimes the drop and go method doesn't work. Okay, archive, PC, mod, archive, mod, and just make sure these have the .archive in them. Mod, we are in the archive. It matches up. Mod, select. You know what? If this can do that, I'm actually going to no, I'll just go ahead and install it manually. Okay. Just going to open. Archive, PC, mod. And keep in mind, if this is your first time modding this particular game, some mods will be out of date because of the Phantom Liberty update. Yes, replace. Some mods will be set up inappropriately because you got the archive PC. Some won't have the this mod folder here. Instead, it'll be called patch. So you will have to go in and change the folder from patch to mod. So there will still be some manual editing. Well, right now I'm kind of showing you how to do it manually, at least with the archive files, which if you request to show if you want, I can show you how to basically do it manually. At least from now on, I can do it with a mod organizer and Vortex, not Vortex. Do it with a Vortex and through a mod manager, Vortex, and manually just to cover it. Yeah, I agree with that. That sentiment, Steven. Vortex is nice because it's all in one place. It's one and done. But I'm a modder that comes from Mod Organizer 2 who likes to arrange their files, have complete control over their load order, likes really getting into the debugging of a problem, and likes really seeing what's in the files at a glance, likes getting into, like, really changing things, and Vortex doesn't allow that. Vortex is just for your everyday modder, while I would say Mod Organizer 2 is for your quote-unquote power user, for your advanced modder. So if you just don't want to mess around too much with your mods, you just want to download them and play, and let somebody else figure out the load order mix-ups and give you suggestions on how they should be arranged, Vortex is great. If you want complete control of the your mods yourself, if you're and really like troubleshooting, kind of like I do, Mod Organizer 2 is great. Okay, so downloads, apartment cat, plaza, color, miracle of a sound, custom. That's colors. So let's plaza, manual download, save. Corpo. Okay, let's check archive PC mod. Okay. Tweaks. Okay. Highlight all those and just drag and drop. The only problem with a manual installing is you gotta know what you're installing, what specific files you're installing, and always keep the mod file around, the mods you downloaded around, just in case you need to delete them, so you can reference what you're deleting. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to deploy. Not wrong one. Tools, red mod, tweak, not tweak, bin, red mod. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you have to deploy red mod yourself all the time to when you're launching the game after manually installing, but I do, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, Vortex is pretty nice for one and done, especially with the collections, which I'm trying to build one myself. As you see, I got over 400 mods installed just for my Konoha Hurricane, a mod pack I'm trying to put together. And Mod Organizer 2 does not allow mod packs. Mod packs, what I call mod packs, they're actually collections. Because mod packs are mods that's been taken and put together into one mod, instead of collections, which is separate mods, which are downloaded separately directly from the mod author's page. And the mod author gets the credits, gets the donation points, gets the statistics from it all, gets the upvotes when they're up, when the, I believe the collection's upvoted and endorsed. While a mod pack, it's, I would equate it to almost thievery. If yeah, I would say it would be thievery, copyright infringement, if the mod author did not allow. Not as much as you would think. Over half of them's just graphic retexture mods. Or just little tweaks that just tweak one little thing. But yeah, 400 over for 400 mods are a lot of mods.
Welcome to Info Flash. Say, do y'all lose power yesterday?
I actually saw a collection on the Nexus for Cyberpunk here that has about right around 900.
Oh, well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a
700. That's respectable. Okay, so I may have to leave and come back. But 700 mods is respectable for a load order. Kitty's getting tired of us. But we're going to fuss over it. Maybe a little distance away will make its heart grow fonder. Open up! Open up, you're supposed to automatically open! See, this automatically opens. My house door, my apartment door automatically opens. Why doesn't the building door automatically open? This is corporate. Counting the collection as one thing. Yeah, details, who needs them? Quote from my favorite villain of all time, Hades. From Hercules, the animated series. Yeah, we know where she is. Okay, red. And just how many mods were within that texture pack? I'm curious. No, I'm actually curious how many were there in there. So, okay. Okay. And which texture collection was that, by the way? I may be interested in downloading it myself. Okay. No hollow. Yep. Hades from Hercules the animated series was great. Better than when he was in the Disney's animated movie of Hercules. He's played by also one of my favorite actors. Oh, I forget his name too. I want to say Christopher Walken, but I don't think that's correct. Okay. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it for checking on it. Yeah, Corpo is a hologram. Make sure you have the Corpo no hollow. Okay, so we need the no hollow. So for here, we go here. Actually, no, we need to go R9, tweaks. No hollow. Not mahalo, no hollow. Delete Corporal Cat Red. Okay, and do that. Go back to Tools, Red Mod, Bin, and double click Red Mod EXE to launch it. Do that. And why did I just... Let me reset my avatar, folks. It just went wonky for some reason. I hope that's a lot better. It's the high-res graphics pack mod. 2 versions, performance and maximum. Actually, I think I've seen that one before. It was also in conjunction with a City of Dreams, I believe, collection that I've got on hold right now because it inspired me to do mine. Yeah, I found 4K is for a. I found I don't really need to use anything 4K right now because I don't even have a 4K monitor. I still got I got 2 1080p monitors. And I've got a television that at the time 1080p was outstanding. I got a big old like 48 incher that I'm looking to hook up. That I inherited, of course, from my father. It's from a Zilla Monster, huh? Actually, that Zilla Monster actually sounds familiar. And it crashed. Of course it crashed. With this many mods, basically 450 installed currently, on this profile alone, no dur. No wonder it crashed. But that's why I like Mod Organizer too. I could actually debug why it's crashing and not just guess why. Just putting one mod above or below another can actually just make the game run so much better. But a Vortex just won't allow me to do that. It's got a load order list, yeah, but there's 70 monsters in the pack itself. Huh. I'll have to give it a look. Cause I have some HD excuse me. 2K HD ones that excuse me. Affect the NPCs that the major NPCs like Dex, Evelyn, Mitch, that biosculpted exotics don't turn into exotics. But yeah, I'm on the lookout for some for my own
Power yesterday too.
for my own gameplay and all. I'm on the lookout for some a little bit better textures and everything.
Cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have.
Hey.
Microwave zap out all the nutrients, but hey.
Monsters.
Too, so...
Look, mods can be monsters. Hey, look. So to get this, if you watched what I was doing, I installed the Corpo Cat mod here, the Corpo Plaza apartment cat mod. Then I had to go into let's see, not there. I had to go into R6 tweaks and delete Corpo Cat Red and replace it with non-hollow. Yeah. And then install a apartment cat's Corpo Plaza color variation. That's how I got basically Tuxedo Cat here. I don't want to say James Bond here, but we got Tuxedo here. Yeah, that's a lot better without having to shine a lot of light on it. Who is currently putting together an Achilles Tech precision rifle. And it looks like he's got some munchies. What kind of munchies are these? No, literally munchies. Catnip. Or her catnip. Now let's see if we can ooh, that was bright. So if we move out, come back in. And here we have her sleeping. I just want to reach out and pet. Well, I like the Corpo Plaza apartment, but I like its aesthetics. I like the wood floor. I like this sunken living area. I like the angles, but it's too not necessarily open for me. But you could see right into the bedroom. The bed is just too sunken down for me, but I really do love like the pallet bed. The doors keep opening and closing every time I go near it, so that's doing it. I like basically the walk-in closet here. I really kind of like the way the armory is set up, because you basically let your own private office in here. Office, armory. I regard these as the armory. The bathroom. The bathroom feels a little bit too much, but it's corporate. What are you going to do? Yeah, I know. I have that installed as well, but for these streams, I only do about 2 mods because that's about as much time as I can squeeze into 2 hours. It's got a pretty nice setup. And it's also got this dining table. It has a dining area. It's got a coffee maker, which has to be on my list of apartments to actually use. You basically got your meals here. You got it's actually got a sink. It's got a bar. Dishwasher. Probably even has an oven. And here is the E3 smart window I installed, which I'm really liking because it if you kind of zoom in, you can actually read the news. A large Samoy dog. And this would actually track your stocks if you have the stock market mod available, and here would be the messages that would come with it, but I don't, since that also interferes with the phone overhaul mod, and I want the phone overhaul mod more than I want the stock market. It has a nice view of the basically the city center, if that is your thing. But my favorite one so far is actually the loft apartment in the Glen. It's that the more industrial look of it is just more my thing. I don't know why, but I've always liked loft apartments. And also, top of this, this is just too dark. Just gives off more of a sinister vibe. I would use the AMM mod to change all this, but it conflicts with the Biosculpted Exotics mod. Which, when you use AMM and Biosculpted together, it renders V and all NPCs with Biosculpted bodies to have human bodies with reverse jointed legs, but keeping the animalistic heads. Along with the animalistic claws, but they appear to be growing out of the hands. It just looks weird. And also, the Glen feels like kind of feels a little bit like home, because for like the first 7 years, I actually grew up in California, right around the Los Angeles area. Los Angeles, Santa Monica area. But mainly like in the, hate to say this, but the poor Mexican areas of Los Angeles. The ones that some of the buildings had bars, full bars on them. Yep, that kind. At least for like the first 3-4 years. Then I moved out into like the big desert area. The big desert area where my grandparents had a big old compound. And by compound, I mean several acres with a fencing around it to keep the coyotes and wildlife out of their garden. Man, did they have a green thumb. Middle of desert, and then you had a Garden of Babel. Did they know how to grow? But yeah, actually, Night City actually kind of feels like home to me in a way. Kind of feels like Los Angeles, San Diego, Santa Monica. CD Project Red kind of got it down, got that California vibe down. I'll give them that. Actually, yeah, it kind of does. It also gives me well, back in its heyday, kind of also a real high-end, real high-end business, Los Angeles and Los Angeles vibes. I mean the place where people like me would just be turned away out the door. Hey, Olivio, how you doing? But yeah, Corpo Plaza really gives off that classy, only the super rich and powerful should be here vibe. But if you just take a look around. Oh, what? Yeah, what kind of game? You piqued my interest. I'm always interested in new games. Oh, what? Totally forgot. Got off on a, comparing. Oh, and Leah's over here on the couch, too. Not on the couch, but on the bed. Yeah, I think I'll actually keep this one installed instead of going for the holographic. I'll just pretend it's actually a robot. Because there are actually robotic cats, as seen in some of the magazines. They've just been skinned over with fake, with real skin and real and tech fur. in Stumble Guys, huh? But yeah, I can go on a little further. And matter of fact, I'll put in that pet cat mod while we kind of chat here a little bit. Still wish I did find. I was going to say I wish I could find y'all some royalty-free music, but I did. But I've got to sign up for the service, which actually legally here in the States you can actually do that. Pay for a public, pay people to listen to public domain music on your service because they're using your service. But pets. But yeah, if y'all want, I can even try doing the Fox mod, doing the Lynx mod that's here, but oh, humanity recovering. Well, Olivio, I don't know if Steven is, but I am. I'm definitely asking. You have my curiosity. I am curious about this game that you are creating. So here, to download it through the manager. So we're doing a pet your cat. We're doing a third one while we kind of as a bonus. We're over time, but I'm kind of getting into this discussion and consider this a bonus. I normally like do 2 mods, but 2 mods per these streams, but give your ability to pet Nibbles in V's apartment. You can now laundry basket or the hollow ads or set watching hollow pet Nibbles into the apartment, approaching and greet fuss. And now that she's asleep, let her sleep. Oh, Stumble Guys. I'll check it out. Where are you? Are you like still developing it? Have you released? Oh. You can create a game in the Stumble Guys now in the version that's new. Oh! Are you referring to the game Fall Guys? The one where you run around like with well, at least here in the States, it's known as there's a game known as Fall Guys. It's a cooperative, kind of like a race, and or kind of like a race. It's a different Stumble Guys. Oh, okay. I think I've actually kind of seen this one around. Okay. Let's move it over here. Olivio's. I think they're talking about this. Race through obstacle course against up to 32 players online. Run, jump, and dash to the finish line until the best player takes the crown. Okay. I generally have the sound off on these. That was funny. So this kind of reminds me of Fall Guys, but it's more of a race. This looks more this is similar to reminds me of Fall Guys, but it looks like it has a corporate sponsorships where it supports Xbox controller, online PvP. Okay. It looks fun. I've actually watched people play Fall Guys, and it looks fun, but wait, you could be a kangaroo? This actually looks fun. Sadly, I cannot play not PvP, but anything involving another person, even if it is co-op. I am a recovering MMO addict. I was addicted to World of Warcraft for at least a decade. I know ever since the beta, and I quit playing for like a while. But I can't play anything with additional player, even local co-op or anything, or it'll trigger my addiction. So, because once addicted, always addicted, and if I start playing a game with another person, that itch will really start coming back. Looks fun. I may actually watch people play it. Look, I don't miss Classic WoW because Classic WoW is currently on. I miss old WoW. Before the flying mounts, before the Burning Crusades, back when you actually had to do a quest for your mounts. No, I kept playing up until after Cataclysm, but I went all the way. I did the last time I played. I think I still remember it. Is when I did the quest to where Sylvanas burnt down Teldrassil, the Night Elves' home, that big old giant tree, and I just dropped it. I walked away. And I remember leaving a post on Twitter saying, with the screen capture of the tree of a Teldrassil burning, saying, "Tonight the world tree burns. Not my horde." I stayed with the Iron Horde because of a thrall. I remember when you actually had to go on a multi-chain quest to get your hunter pet. Lich King. Yeah, I remember Lich King. That was a big thing. Like, oh shoot, when the play came through, oh shit. Well, it was Wrath of the Lich King. Was that DLC? That DLC expansion pack, whatever. Okay, I'm downloading Pet Your Cat. We had a little break there. I don't want to purge. I want to deploy. Okay, I installed a Pet Your Cat through the mod manager, and we're launching. Then I'll show you how to install it manually. Battle for Azeroth was, I think, there was Battle for Azeroth. I'm being nostalgic right now, because sheesh. I remember when what was it? It was hypothesized in a Burning Crusade you'd be able to play a Pandaren. All that hype about being able to play a Pandaren in Burning Crusades because it was data mined that some sort of Pandaren item was mentioned, or Pandaren lore, something Pandaren was mentioned. I never played the original RTS Warcraft games. My first introduction to Warcraft was World of Warcraft. And then I got hooked on the novels, and I enjoyed the novels just as much as I enjoyed the game. I spent thousands of dollars on the game, buying the in-game mounts.
Hey, everyone. Welcome
I supported that game.
Say,
I gifted my friends subscriptions. For their birthdays, I gifted them mounts. I even bought the virtual BlizzCon tickets. I didn't watch it. I wanted the exclusive stuff it came with. Never did get that bear. And now, with Amazon Prime, I have an Amazon Prime account. They're trying to lure me back. My favorite RTS is a Sword of the Stars myself. Sword of the Stars and Sword of the Stars 2. But it's more of a real-time RTS. That and let's see, Sword of the Stars and a Battle Zone, what is it? The original Battle Zone that was here recently updated, and Battle Zone Combat Commander. Not Battlefield, Battle Zone. It's the alternate history one with Biometal. I saw it. I saw the movie. And as a Warcraft fan, which I still am, I can appreciate what they were going for. But I do not like how they kind of just completely destroyed canon. Well, not destroyed canon, it just... Cat defies gravity. It is cat. It takes on the property of whatever it wishes. And it is around. If it is in box, it takes on the property of box. If it is in the bowl, it takes on the property of a bowl, such as water. Here, it is taken on the property of what it is around. Gravity. Ergo, it has taken on the property of gravity. Thus, it has become gravity. Thus, it can defy itself. But yeah, it wasn't bad. The Warcraft movie wasn't bad as for people that doesn't know the property. But it's not Super Mario Brothers bad. As in the original Super Mario Brothers movie. Not the one that was recently released, because that one I like. Will the mega buildings be fully developed someday? I don't know. I do not know, Olivio. That's up to the CD Projekt Red, who made the game, which in their case, I would say no, because that's a lot of time, effort, and more importantly, money they would have to put into the game, which they probably won't do, and that is up to the mod authors. Will it ever happen? I may be able to see. I myself am gifted by the Lord with the touch of the gift of prophecy, but I cannot see that. I cannot see that particular outcome if it will ever happen. So I may be psychic, but I pray and hope it will happen, because I want to go into these buildings. I want to know what's on. I want to know what's in that room. I want to know who's hiding what in that. I want to know who had an affair in that. Who had an affair in that one. I want to know who killed who in that. I want to know what dog left what stain on what carpet in that one. You know? I want to get into the room on the safe in that room. But it's up to us mod authors to do that. Up to us modders to basically open up Night City. But will it happen? I praise it will. Will it? But will it actually happen? I don't have an answer for you. Can it happen? Lord willing, and if the modders are able to, yes, it can happen. Will it? I don't know. Well, from my experience as a budding game developer, I will say this. They won't put in what they don't have to. And they will cut corners. Yeah. Yeah, cause had more ceiling height. I totally agree. I feel like I'm a little squashed in here for the Corpo apartment. I'll give you that one, Olivio. I do feel the ceiling's a bit low. I like high ceilings in my housing. But then again, I do suffer from claustrophobia and what's the term for a fear of heights? Not agoraphobia, is it? I think that's more of a make new apartment. Yes, actually, yes, it is. I believe Kratos actually kind of has a new apartment. At least he's got one out in the Badlands. Well, Olivia, I'm sorry. Did I call you Olivia, Steven? He's got at least one place you can go out and sleep out in the Badlands. Kratos does. I don't know what mod I'll do next. I have had a request for basically cat mods by a, Undead 554 by videos on the apartment cat mods and a custom cat appearance mods, but they specifically asked for the Corpo Plaza mods, and Steven here in chat today asked about the specifically about a one that covers the cat here. So we were doing this one. So acrophobia. Okay, for the fear of heights. Yeah. Oh, you're the cat guy. Okay, cool. Don't you just dislike it when your handle and the name you're using don't match up? He's the cat guy. Me, I like to stick with a just one handle throughout the net, throughout the internet, so it's easier for everybody to know who I am. My new username's almost always Kantorock. But yeah, this is basically... If you want me to do the other cat mods, I'll look into it. Or anything that replaces the cat with anything like the fox, the lynx. I'll be doing the other apartments as well because I actually have I actually use the one in the Glen. Yeah, Olivio's the one for the apartments in Cyberware mods. They're the ones asking about the Cyberware and apartment mods. Which I'm sad to say I really can't use AMM with... Well, I can use it, but with the Biosculpted exotic mods, but I will to showcase off these mods. So if you want to change up the Corpo apartment with an AMM mod, let me know. I will. That's what this showcase is about. Screw my actual save games. I'll destroy my playthrough for y'all just to showcase what y'all want me to showcase. But anyways, folks, let's get away from that. Let's turn this on. I'm going to say it's coming to an end of a stream. We've kind of I think I've shown y'all what you wanted to see today, huh? Beachfront apartment. Well, there really isn't any beachfront. Full cyborg cyber body conversion. No. Is that the name of the mod itself, or just... I may try that tomorrow, but let's see. Hades. It's the Hades Borg conversion for male V. Is that the one you're talking about, or Olivia, or something else? Let's just sit down here. In the Nexus. Full cyberborg conversion.
Story. A Kang Tao AV has crashed outside of Night City. The aircraft's thrusters were deactivated by sudden EMP discharge from a nearby damaged power station in San Francisco. The emergency landing attempt proved
this one, the
Passengers who survived the crashed landing were met by a band of nomads. Fortunately, Kang
so
personnel managed to fend
so
suffering additional losses. The company
I'll add it to the list.
Forceful response to nomads' camps. After the break, President Myers has released a statement on the flow of refugees from the Netherlands.
Oh, take that off. Full body conversion. I hope this one's it. Because it is full body conversion. Well, anyways, folks, I am going to call it quits here. Call this a stream quits. Call the video quits. Because we've definitely gone over the 2-hour marks. Yeah, it's on the list. We're going to be getting to it. I haven't tried it out yet, but for right now, this is the end of the stream, folks. Thanks for stopping by. I've been Crow, and until next time,